foot in the sea, I began to recognize, I saw the planet Earth, and then I was zoomed in on what I now recognize was absolutely the United States of America. And looking at the nation of America, I saw in the spirit an angel. And this angel was standing on the United States. This angel looked like it had been battle-worn, tattered, difficulty. And the key element of this angel is that it was standing all alone. And as the angel was standing alone, I looked at it and I saw the words and I looked at the colors of this angel, and the angel was red, white, and blue. And the angel was standing on the nation for a while. Then I saw 1 foot in the sea. And as the angel stood with 1 foot on the nation of America and 1 foot in the sea, I began to recognize there was much happening. And the key element to this whole picture is that the angel was alone. And it began to trouble me, and I began to intercede, and I said, Lord, what is going to happen here? Where is this going to take us? What's taking place? And as I'm looking at this image, suddenly I was drawn over to the right side of the angel. And there was a connection and a band of light that went from this angel to the other side of the angel, from the right side of it. While looking at this, I began to see the appearance of another angel. The one standing in the United States in the beginning had both feet on land, then 1 foot on the land and 1 foot on the water. And then as I looked, the angel to the right, there was another entity that appeared, also an angel, and its colors were white and blue. And I recognized in that moment something was happening, something profound was happening. And the Spirit of the Lord drew special attention to the attitude and the connection of the angel standing on America to the one that represented Israel. And in that moment, I began to be filled with concern. I began to be filled with intercession. And I started to pray and I said, Lord, what is happening right now? Where is this headed? What am I looking at? And in this instance, this angel that was to the right, the beam of light, or this connection between the two, began to become stronger, more radiant, powerful. And I began to get wisdom from heaven that said unto me, as long as the United States honors and represents and protects and joins in unity towards the nation of Israel, the same covenant benefits and the same protection that is upon Israel will apply to America. But if the angel of America, or the attitude or the zeitgeist of the culture in America, politically and from the top down, begins to reject the nation of Israel and pull away from them, that will be like rejecting our own protection and our own covenant. Now, at the same time during this season, I'd had a vision about a word, and this word is Decapolis. And you might ask the question, what is Decapolis? Well, Decapolis represents 10 cities, 10 cities. And I've had this word for some time. I first talked about it many years ago with another group of leaders. And today, even the last 3 and 4 years, this word came out in 2020 while I was on a live broadcast, and I saw the word Decapolis, which means 10, Deca, 10 cities. And I saw 10 cities that were on fire, burning and full of challenge. Now, the vision seemed very literal to me, and yet it could be symbolic, and it's something we need to pray and intercede about. And I believe what I'm seeing is an absolute picture or snapshot of what could be if the United States does not stand aligned with Israel. And the things I began to recognize is there would be foreign boots on the United States soil trying to ignite fires, ignite problems, ignite military action in a silent, then very public and loud war that they would bring up from various cities and areas. And at first, it might seem like there's just simple protests happening, that there's simple unrest happening, that there's simple, similar burning areas like there was during 2020. But I sense powerfully that there are cells and people in place that have been prophesying since 2020, which want to rise up and bring destruction and challenge to this nation.